Neil, I wanted to come back to something we've been talking about, which is the American public has been taught to get things done quickly. The 5 minute manager. We went from going to spas to taking a pill. We want to go faster in our cars. We want skis that move everything more quickly, quickly, quickly. And that is going to have an effect. And I want to hear your views on the effect of how psychedelic medicines are used, whether they're used for a quick fix
Right.
or whether they're used for an introduction to the gold mine within. Talk to
Well,
us
yeah.
about that, please.
That's such a great question because it goes right to the heart of what is psychedelic therapy or psychedelic psychotherapy. Um, it's true that there are many reports of people who've taken a psychedelic, perhaps even for the first time, and had a life-changing experience, something that was lasting. Um, those that does happen. Um, yet, um, yet change takes time, and we are interested in the quick fix. It's true, and lots of people look at psychedelics as enlightenment or maturation in a pill. And that's why I say the contraindication to psychedelic work is immaturity, and the indication or the best way to approach psychedelic work is through reading, education, understanding, and that itself takes time before the actual experience. So yeah, some people, I think there are instances, of course, where people have magnificent life-changing experiences, but they do tend to fade. If you think about it, we've had our whole lifetimes to build our psychology, and often for the negative, mostly for the negative, perhaps when we talk about psychiatric or psychological issues, and the world around us is so not intrusive exactly, but so heavy, so intense. So the commercialism, just the physical and visual world, despite the negative stuff, just bringing us to the outside. We have all these senses, the five senses. The Buddhists say six senses, including the emotion. But it's almost like we are, a spaceship with all these parabolic antennas strung all on the outside to get information for survival. It's adaptive for safety, to know if there's an enemy or there's food. And so we've evolved physically to pay attention to the outside world. And that's why so many meditative and psychedelic and psychotherapeutic approaches is all about looking inside. I've done Vipassana, silent meditation retreat. And in that approach, you really, it's all about, you're not even allowed to talk to anybody, even to pass the salt while you're eating dinner. And some people wear hoodies. Why? I didn't understand at first, but the reason is because you don't want to be able to see the person next to you, because it's about being inside. I talk about, I think it was Terence McKenna said, sit down, shut up and pay attention. And I think it was Leary who said, go into a darkened room. Maybe it was McKenna. And I tell people about psychedelics, if you're going to do them on your own, have somebody nearby in the living room perhaps, but go into your bedroom, turn off the lights, climb into bed, get into the fetal position. No music, no art books, no notebooks, nothing like that. And close your eyes and go inside and spend your trip looking on the inside. Cry your eyes out. I think I said before, there's nothing more healing than warm salt water. And if you come to trust the medicine and trust, your soul, the aligning, if somebody says posture, the first thing you want to do is sort of straighten up. And so there's this natural alignment, adaptive part of us. So, you got to trust your soul. So, but that's a process. And so, but getting back to therapy, psychedelic therapy or psychedelic work, it takes time to go inside. It takes time to counteract, if you will, the overwhelming effect of the environment.